So, quick update. I'm still kind of in the middle of doing my review of The Rage Carrie 2, which is a sequel to Carrie 20 something odd years later. Right after I had uploaded my review of Spiral, I cracked my laptop screen. And I felt really stupid doing that, but it's also made me not motivated enough to actually edit together the rest of that video. So working on getting up my screen fixed. I have a friend that's gonna help me with that, which I'm grateful for. And in the meantime, I have this video, which we'll see how this goes. I'm kind of recording and going to be making it at the same time, I guess. So this is going to be my reaction to the 1987 movie Fatal Attraction. Now, I haven't seen this movie. I've known of it. It definitely seems like it was a part of the kind of 80s craze of cheaters, suspenseful cheater movies, basically. Think Lifetime, Movie Network, but higher budget. I haven't seen this, but it would have definitely been up my alley because it came out around the same time. Or, no, it didn't. Never mind. I'm looking at it right now. It did not come out at the same time as Unfaithful, but it falls in line with that same theme because I distinctly remember that movie as a similar thing of someone's cheating on their spouse with someone younger. But in Unfaithful's instance, the spouse finds out about the cheating and then proceeds to kill the person their spouse is cheating on them with. But I remember watching that as a child with my mom because this is how we bonded. We watched these kinds of Lifetime movies together, but she used them as a means to kind of point out people's behavior to me, like, oh, well, you see how this person is acting all nice and sweet, but in the end they end up being a killer, right? Just to show that not everyone is as they seem to me as a child, which is a great way to do that. But yeah, I definitely distinctly remember this movie because I remember when the husband killed the French guy. He's French apparently. I didn't realize he was French. I just thought he had an interesting accent. But I need to revisit that movie, actually. It's been a minute. But going back to I was gonna say Unfaithful. Going back to Fatal Attraction. So it stars Michael Douglas and Glenn Close, which I'm mainly watching this movie and making a review of it because I have a friend, a different one from the one who's gonna help me with my laptop, who can't tell the difference between Glenn Close and Meryl Streep. And me and my face-blind self can distinctly tell the difference between both of those actresses, but for some reason she cannot, and for some reason it's just hard for her to tell the difference. And it's but Glenn Close looks distinctly different to me. It's Meryl Streep could never be in 101 Dalmatians or this movie. I mean, going off of the trailer alone, it's I could never see Meryl Streep play this kind of role. Glenn Close is such a character actor. Not that Meryl Streep isn't, but she's kind of done more typecast roles to where it's like you're kind of getting the same thing out of her. I can't remember what the movie's called, but Glenn Close recently did a movie where she plays a man, and like I really don't think Meryl Streep could ever do a movie like that. The movie is called Albert Hobbs, by the way, which Albert Nobbs, not Hobbs, to correct myself, which I'm kind of glancing. Okay, let me not say that it's like she's the man, which is way more campy. But yeah, like I really don't think that what's her name could do a Glenn Close role. Like Glenn Close could play Meryl Streep, that was her name, Meryl Streep role, but not the opposite. I don't believe so. But let's get into this movie. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna do some fun stuff. I'm like watching it. I'm renting it at least. So this will be interesting because YouTube is such a way where I kind of have to. That movie's starting. Oh my god. It's just hard to have clips and videos, and I'm probably gonna also have to like mute most of this, unfortunately, or separate. There's probably a way to separate the audio, or I'll just add in music to the different things, or well, when they're talking, because like YouTube also blocks like audio as well if they can pick up that audio is copywritten. Same with video clips if it's copywritten. So I'm gonna try to see if I can do a workaround. I mean, I'm mainly doing this for entertainment purposes, and since I'm not gonna actually be showing the movie, I will show some clips that I find ridiculous. Hopefully this is like ridiculous. I'm definitely gonna pause when I'm engaged in the movie, and I'm probably gonna pop back in to say something when I'm just like, this is ridiculous right now. But to go over the general plot, I think Michael Douglas, he's married or whatever. I think he might have children or something. He runs into Glenn Close. Glenn Close and him start having an affair, I think. But then Glenn Close's character gets kind of crazy and obsessive with him. And then I don't know what happens after that, actually. So, we'll see. So we're already starting, and it's like, I gotta switch it. And Nickelodeon has just been sliming people for the longest of times. And I thought this was weird. Just sliming. That dog is cute. But why is he trying to block his child from seeing these girls get slimed? It's like fucking weird. What? Like, I definitely love that. You get her just being a child, really, and they aren't like forcing the child to be like hyper feminine or like with long hair or pigtails or anything like that, or wearing dresses. Like, obviously she was about to go to sleep, but I mean, we'll also see. But it was definitely interesting, for the 80s. And before that, the couple was getting ready to go to some event. I don't know what the event is, but we'll see. I'm also assuming that this is when whatever Douglas Michael is his name Michael Doug the husband meets Glenn Close for the first time. I'm assuming this is where they meet. I was about to applaud this damn movie just a little bit, or give it a little gold star, because I'm like, oh, the crowd is a little diverse. Like, I was seeing Asian people, and then like, God freaking dang it, because also YouTube doesn't like censorship. Ha! I was right. That is where you meet Glenn Close. Either way, that got like the biggest eye roll from me, because I was like, really? We're just gonna go right into that. Self-help, samurai self-help book or something. I don't understand. Also, Glenn Close and his name are meeting for the first time. That really just was like so stupid and upsetting. I'm also kind of shocked that they're not just like meshing together different Asian cultures, which, you know, movies love to do. But we'll see. Just like a random thing, but like, I feel like I would be so tired of pushing this bike like this that I would have carried it fully with one hand because it is tiny, and I hate slouching down like that, like, so much. Like, seriously, I don't, it hurts my back, or it's just really uncomfortable. And that bike looks so lightweight anyway, and it's like for a child anyway, so like, he could have did that. He had to go downstairs with it, down a hall with it, and then up this sidewalk with it. Also, it looks like they're establishing that the wife and daughter are leaving, so he's gonna be home alone, and he's already a little like, I don't know, what's it? Like, I want to just say blue bally, but I guess, because he didn't even sleep with his wife last night, because the daughter decided to climb in the bed, or whatever. So he's lonely. I mean, he could, you know, jerk one off or whatever, but, you know, you gotta love using other people as sex toys. Like, you can't just get your own self off, okay? I'm assuming he works for like a publishing firm, and again, we see Glenn Close. Alright, I had like stopped to record this, but I think this is so funny. I'm just gonna record the whole scene because this is such foreshadowing. And then she looks. So funny. She's like, oh, an affair. I think that's what's gonna happen between us. Oh. Or, you know, they timed it perfectly for that to happen. I honestly don't care about his job. Do I care about any of this movie? Also, oh my god. But, like, they smoked inside everywhere. I don't feel like recording them smoking, but it's silly. I feel like something's gonna happen here, so I'm just gonna record it anyway. He looks ridiculous. He looks freaking ridiculous. Because again, YouTube doesn't like it. They're in New York too, I think. And oh, it's a meet cute. Look at that. His umbrella didn't work, and she just happened to have an umbrella, and now they're gonna hail a taxi together. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now they're gonna hang out until the rain stops because he doesn't have an umbrella, even though he'd probably go buy one. But okay, yeah, let's just go get dinner together or whatever. Yeah. I don't know why I'm making fun of it so much. It's definitely hitting those same beats though that I was saying with like Lifetime. Like, oh well, she's charming, she's gorgeous, he's lonely, you know, and she's probably gonna take advantage of his vulnerability. You know? That's what happens. And now they're having dinner. I mean, they're still having dinner. But they're having a lovely conversation over wine. You know? I don't know why I keep saying you know, because you, whoever's watching this, wouldn't know because you're not watching the movie with me. But we'll see. And by that I mean we'll see what happens with this movie. Again, they're smoking indoors in a restaurant. Insane. It's kind of crazy that that stopped really being a thing in the 90s. Like, you could still be smoking at airports, not airplanes. I mean, you could probably still smoke at an airplane too. There was like a smoking section for airplanes. Now there's only a smoking section in the airport. Or at least that's what I noticed when I went to Korea. There's like a smoking section full of people smoking. I was like, what? I mean, it wasn't like seeping out. Like, I wouldn't have, if I just walked by, I wouldn't have known that was like a smoking area. It's so crazy. Okay. 16 minutes and 58 seconds in. Oh, and his name is Michael Douglas. I don't know why I thought that was the name of like a musician or something. I don't know. Anyway, 16 minutes in, and they're already about to start fucking. I mean, fornicating. Oof, I didn't realize how much I cursed until I had to try to kind of censor myself. But I was very jarred by how sudden this was, and I'm gonna like definitely record this because it just all of a sudden happened. Like, I was confused. Just all of a sudden. I don't even know where they are. Just all of a sudden. Like, what? I'm concerned. They're doing this on the sink. I'm not gonna like actually record this part. She started splashing water in his face. I'm concerned. I don't know what's going on. I mean, of course, there was a conversation. They were talking about like the publication that they were trying to work on was in trouble because it was a memoir, and the memoir involves a fictional caricature of like an amalgamation of a bunch of men, basically. And someone came out and was like, hey, you're talking about me in this book, and I don't want you to slander me, so you can't publish your book. And even though it was true that the person had slept with multiple politicians, the person that he was referring to in the book was actually fake. And so Glenn Close's character, something about cheating or whatever, and Michael Douglas is like, well, that's up to you. And she's just like, well, it's true that your wife is away, and you were alone in this diner. I'm just not sure if, oh my god, and again, they're like cutting. These are such fast cuts. Like, I hope they're going to this club and it's not just like next to whatever they're doing. But I guess they're like, well, she's young and fun and they're going dancing. Yep. I have to record this now though. Because, like, of course. They're having fun dancing. Oh my god. I actually don't. What? Again? Then it cuts. What is up with this? I'm glad I got that. Because I'm going to definitely put this in the video. Like, what in the crap? Why did they do that? It's so confusing. I mean, I know they're in New York, so... Oh, they're going to her apartment. That's what it is. But it's still, like... I know they're in New York, so it's kind of be, like, all over the place, really. I just didn't think it would... God, now they're, like, making out in the elevator. I just didn't think it would happen so quickly that he... starts cheating on his wife with someone he basically met twice, who he's now currently working with. So, I mean, you can kind of hear in the background, they're really going at it in this elevator. Like, how many floors is this building? Like, they're just trying to get to her apartment. They keep doing all these angles. How long is this movie? They're only going to the 5th floor. Oh my god, you can stop the elevator. You can stop the elevator. So she's like, yeah, we're gonna really just go at it in this elevator. Oh my god. And then a person came by. This movie. What's it even say? Again, I didn't think that he would just start cheating on his wife so soon in the movie. I thought we would at least establish his relationship with his wife, his job situation too. I mean, they're probably gonna go at it now that they finally made it to her apartment. Oh, so we don't see that? We're just gonna see him leaving in the morning? Oh my god. Like, look at him all sad and alone. Are those pigeons? They're probably pigeons. I thought they were gonna show him going at it with her again as he leaves. Oh my god, I forgot he has a dog and he didn't freaking feed the dog or walk the dog. So now there's probably pee and poo all over his apartment. The dog's probably sad. Oh, and make him feel guilty. He's getting a message from his wife, I think. I don't know, because I'm talking, I have no idea what's going on. And, but. So, I'm gonna stop recording that. Cause booty. Actually, that was one thing interesting about the Rage Carrie 2 movie compared to the original Carrie movie. There's a lot of semi-male nudity. Like, there's a lot of male butt in that movie compared to the original Carrie, where it's just like you see Sissy Spacek full frontal, well, not full frontal nudity, but you do see like her breasts and stuff in that, and then just the whole opening movie sequence in the movie is like girls in their locker room and you see them all naked. So it's like, that was an interesting comparison to both of those movies, because yeah, they didn't like hypersexualize all the girls in the Rage Carrie 2, and then it also had more to do with like revenge porn and sexual assault things like that. Probably because in that, Rachel, I want to say, the main character in that, she is a bit more mature. Like, she's not. The thing about Carrie White is that she was so sheltered and her mom was so religious, so she really didn't know much about the world or anything. So her being consistently abused, starting her period, which was for her traumatic because she's getting bullied by all of the girls, literally all of them in the locker room, for something that she should have known about, but she didn't because of how sheltered she was. And assuming they didn't have sex ed, or Carrie's mom pulled her out of that, so she literally just didn't know. So all of that was just traumatic. So I feel like in The Rage Carrie 2, they had to add these other layers of like things to, I guess, traumatize or scar Rachel, the main character in that, which would ultimately result in her snapping like Carrie and, spoilers, I guess, killing a bunch of people. Which, didn't think I would talk about The Rage Carrie 2 while watching this movie, but I don't even know what started that. I have no idea. I was talking about a dog before that. I have no idea. Oh, but now, after talking to his wife, Glenn Close calls his house. I don't know how she got his number, but guess they work together. You can just find that out. You can just go to HR and be like, hey, I want that person's number. Sure. Crazy. And just like I was saying about him neglecting this dog, now he's decided to go on a dog walking park date with this lady, who, again, he just cheated on his wife with. He just met. This is probably the third day he's known her. He has no idea about her and her background or anything like that. But I guess because they work together, or they at least work in the same company, that makes it a little bit like, well, she's probably fine. They didn't find anything. Did they even do background checks in the 80s? I mean, they probably did. I have no idea what's happening. I think he's faking it. He's faking it, isn't he? Thankfully, I'm still recording, so y'all can see. Yep, okay, I knew it. Glenn Close is so pretty. Oh my god, where did the dog go? Why does he keep neglecting his dog? Where is the dog? Is she trauma dumping? Yeah, she's trauma dumping. No, she's messing with him too. Never mind. It's like, as I said that, I realized she's messing with him. Oh my god. I mean, I don't know. She could be telling the truth about that. She could be telling the truth about someone dying. You don't know. You don't know this person. You literally don't know this person. Oh man. Wow, oh my god, she's just comfortable in his house now? This is his house and she's making food? And they're just hanging out? Like, no wonder she snaps later. He's basically letting her play house with him in his literal home and cooking for him. She knows where all his dishes are and all his pots and stuff. Like, this is... Oh my god, does he end up gaslighting her later? Alright, let me stop recording it at least. What was I even trying to say? Again, the dog. I don't even know if he probably left the dog at the park. The dog's not here. I have no idea where the dog is. Where did the dog go? Like, I am shocked and surprised, and I have no idea what they're talking about. Alright, The dog is okay. The dog is fine. He's in the house. I mean, just in case anyone was curious, that dog is fine. Because, like, the heck? What did he do? Leaving the dog there. I mean, I bet not the set, probably the set people were like, hey, yeah, so we should probably have the dog show up to establish the environment, because people are probably going to wonder where the dog is. Where is the dog? There we go. And then they sleep together again. Like, what? You know? I mean, obviously he's selfish. More than likely a narcissist. Very into himself, very involved with himself, but it's like, she's obviously into him, he's obviously married, but instead of she's calling it making love, she's like fighting him. It's getting a little aggressive. Probably heard that a little bit too. No, but he's like, well, I want to sleep with you, so we're sleeping together. I'm married, but that's it. I mean, she should have thought about herself and not gotten involved at all, because he's married and seems to be very attached to his wife. But, is she guilt tripping him? Oh. Yeah, you better kick him in the butt. Well, I mean, I can't even record any of this visually because her breasts were out that whole time. Or most of the time. He got kicked out of her apartment to go, I guess, meet up.
Why did you come over here and say goodbye nicely?
Oh, he was in his house? I'm even more confused, because I was like, wait, why is the dog there? Honestly, having the dog in the apartment has made it a lot easier to identify when it's his apartment instead of hers. Because, oh my god, she's like crying. She's weaponizing her white woman tears. This is very aggressive. Like, is she bleeding? Oh my god. She's one of those people. I'm glad I started recording. She really pulled one of those, well, I guess I'll die then, since you don't want to be with me. This movie is intense, kind of. I might need to rewatch it without me talking through it. I mean, I would have been thinking these thoughts. Also, I just don't understand this apartment layout in general. Call the police. Call an ambulance. He's just running around trying to help her bandage up, I guess. They don't have any form of bandaging, I guess. I'm also confused about if he needed to go, where was he going? Because this is his house. I thought he was leaving her apartment to get to his house because his wife was coming back with their daughter that day or something. Like, I'm so confused. Where was he going? Was he going to work? Kind of late to go to work. But, I don't know. She really just tried to kill herself because he said he wanted to stop that. I mean, like, wow. Yeah, I don't understand the layout of this apartment. Like, I'm even more confused because she was telling him to leave, but it's his house. So he should have kicked her out. Like, the only. No, like, this is literally the same bedroom they're in. Like, I'm so confused. Like, at first I thought maybe they were at her apartment and then she somehow snuck into his place and did that. But, like, I feel like he'd be more freaked out than anything if that happened. But no, they were originally at his house. And she kicked him. It was trying to kick him out. Like, so confused. I feel like he just told her he loves her, and that's just awful. Okay, but what is it? I'm so confused. Okay, let me. Because now the apartment does not look like what it just looked like, or at least the bedroom didn't. So let me just scroll back a little bit because I need y'all to see this. I mean, is it the lighting? Or something? Like, that does not look like the place that I just saw. And it's especially because the walls were obviously like brick walls before, and now they look more curtainy. And it's like, yeah, where in the heck? Maybe, oh my god, I think okay, maybe they were at her apartment and now he's at his house, but he brought his dog there to her apartment. Why would he do that? Very confusing. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I was confused. They were at his apartment. I mean, her apartment. They're at her apartment, not his apartment. Okay, I know I said I had face blindness, but now I'm like, do I have set blindness? No. But I think this whole time I thought when they were interacting together, they're at her apartment this whole time and not his apartment. Because it's like I was paying attention, but apparently not fully enough because I'm like, I distinctly remember that molding being in this apartment. And I don't remember seeing that. Another one. So apparently this is what happens when I am trying to record something and get my genuine reaction while watching a movie. I thought I could multitask. Thought I could do it. I mean, this is the first time I'm doing this, so we'll see. I'll probably figure out a system later on when I do more of these, because this is kind of fun. I mean, I like watching movies anyway, and I like watching movies with people, so with that spirit in mind, this is like kind of fun of thinking like, oh, if someone's gonna watch this and be watching it with me, or at least my voice. And I'm trying to include clips Oh, and at this point, the family's back. He went to work. He's having fun with them. The daughter is cute. The wife is cute. They look happy. I mean, oh, the wife's trying to seduce. I think, I don't know. Again, I wasn't paying attention. They need to pay more attention to their daughter. And apparently the dog too. Both the dog and the daughter lack affection from this man. Like seriously, like this dude. I mean, even the wife was kind of like, I mean, not neglectful, but kind of seemed like it, because in the beginning of the movie, she's trying to get ready and the daughter is playing with her lipstick, and it's like obvious that the daughter is like trying to, I mean, she was playing with it, but she could have at least been like mimicking the wife. So it could have been a moment where, though, the mom could have been like, well, instead of putting it all over your face, this is how you put the lipstick on. It goes on your lips. That's why it's called lipstick. These are other things that I'm using on my face, and these go on your actual face. At least that's what I would have done. Because I feel like people just neglect children in that way, and like think of them as like dumb when it's like they don't know anything. Like I remember that being that age and very curious all the time. But whatever. They're looking at a house or something because they want to move to the countryside because they have a child. Maybe they want to have children, more children. I said make more children. Like they're going in a lab and just concocting. They're doing some alchemy here. You know, gotta make those babies. Gotta sacrifice something. I don't know why people having marital issues turn to having more children to fix the marital issues. And he's seeing, I was about to say Meryl Streep, Glenn Close again, because he's a lawyer. That's his job, but he works with a publication firm sometimes, and she works for the publication firm. I mean, again, I guess in that instance, she could have asked for his card. Oh, man. Yep. I mean, I said the yep because I'm like, oh, now I'm involved, invested. But I think it'd be kind of funny if she gave him like a pregnancy scare. She totally could do that just to mess with him. Huh, she actually apologized for cutting her wrists. I'm actually shocked. Oh no, she used that instance to test him, so now she's even more attached to him because she's like, I knew you cared. I knew you wouldn't have run away. I knew we were meant to be together or something. I don't know. And they embrace. And she knows that it's real. What they have is real. I mean, I'm just assuming, honestly. I have no idea. But he thinks that, he's never going to see her again. And she's like, oh, no. There's still an hour left in this movie. Oh my god, it's only been 48 minutes. And she's already depressed? I don't, oh my god, and then it just cuts. I was about to record her. She's like flicking the lights on and off, and she's like, we're gonna go to that Madame Butterfly, whatever, two Thursdays from now, okay? whether you like it or not, while I flick this light on and off, just so you know that I'm sad. I don't know. I think that's just like her scheming. And then yeah, like it just skips to him with his family and friends, or friends, bowling. Since at that point I was actually recording the scene. And yeah, she looks sad. He's like, ah, yes, finally got that lady out of my life. Her name is Alex in this movie, which I didn't catch, or they never mentioned her name until just now. Also, I think she's listening to the Madame Butterfly soundtrack. And he's just living his life. Oh my god, if she sits by that lamp for 2 weeks, clicking it on and off, I will scream. I won't scream, but that's gonna be really insane. And now she's calling him at his job because she knows where he works. And he's avoiding her calls and trying to act like he doesn't know her. And she isn't at that lamp turning it on and off. Or I assume she isn't. I assume she isn't. I'm like, let me hear what he's saying. I mean, I'm actually I'm not shocked, but I'm actually like glad that he is trying to say no to her, and he's like, I'm done. I mean, he shouldn't have got involved with her in the first place. But I guess he thought he could get away with like sleeping with another woman while his wife was gone and have a little fun, a little fling here and there, and, you know, forget about it, basically. And he was very open and honest about having a wife and daughter. So, you know, by saying that, he's like, this isn't gonna last, really. So, I guess in a way, I don't know. I mean, if he's in an open marriage, then all of his behavior makes sense. At least open in a way where they can sleep with other people, but not be romantically involved with other people. So he can't be in long-term relationships with them. So then his behavior would make sense because he's like, all right. I mean, this is assuming anyway, because he doesn't actually tell his wife about her or anything like that. But I'm taking it from the perspective of like, he's in an open marriage, he was open about being married and having a child, and that nothing would really come from his physical relationship with Glenn Close's character, and, you know, wanted to end it smoothly, cleanly, or whatever. And he did. He's not egging her on or anything like that. He's not making empty promises of like, oh, I'm gonna leave my wife, I'm unhappy, I want to be with you, I want to marry you, like that kind of stuff that you kind of see with cheaters in most media, like with the perspective of he's in an open marriage, he wanted to do a quick fling, and I mean, I don't think their relationship is mature enough for that. But if that were the case, he stated, you know, all of his boundaries and stuff, and she's going too far and calling him up. He tried to end it smoothly. He ended it smoothly on his side. She's the one who's continuing to pursue him, and this is when it gets more messed up, I think. And we still got an hour left, so I have no idea what's gonna happen. So far, though, I think she's starting to call him at his house, which I'm assuming you can't block number. Can you not block a number? I feel like you could always block a number. Ooh, the wife answered the phone. The wife answered the phone. And no one's on the line. Is it me you're looking for? It came out in the 80s, right? I can see it in your eyes. No. We're not saying that. So now she's in stalker mode, I'm assuming. She's like, I just wanted to see this musical with you. Gosh. It's 2 o'clock in the morning and she's calling. 2 o'clock in the morning. He's sleeping peacefully with his wife. Okay, she just told him he loves her. She loved him, so he definitely didn't say that earlier. But she really was using him saving her as a means to test how much he cared about her. But also this all of she is doing the pregnancy scare thing. Oh my god. Yep. She's like, I'm gonna hook you. I'm gonna hook you with the baby. Oh my god, that's so stupid of him. Like I was saying, this kind of nulls everything that I was saying about being in an open relationship and trying to end things smoothly, because he was cheating. And wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. And he was cheating and doing it without contraception. So now she can say, oh, well, I'm pregnant. And he's offering to give her an abortion, pay money for an abortion.
One-parent families. At least they don't end in divorce. I don't have a say in this. I want this child. It has nothing to do with you. I want it whether you're going to be a part of it or not. Why are you telling me? Why? Why just go ahead and do it? I was hoping that you would want me. I'm 36 years old. It may be my last chance to have a child, Alex. We are going to live with this for the rest of our lives. I know.
I'm so shocked. This interaction is crazy. What was I saying? So that completely knows what I was saying. He was cheating. That's the point of this movie. He was cheating on his wife with someone who ends up being a little questionable. And he's like, we only spent a weekend together. What do you want from me? I think this would be great if this became like a revenge movie or something, where she's like, so you slept with me and now you want to end things and you don't want to tell your wife about me and now I'm pregnant, so I'm gonna make your life hell because something, I don't know. And now he's stalking her. Let me go back. I mean, he's at least trying to go into her apartment, I guess, now that I'm paying more attention. But he did see her leave, so convenient. I don't even know why he's going to her apartment, but guess I gotta watch to find out. Yeah, it's like her apartment is similar but not really from his, but she's definitely like way more monochrome and like industrial, like with how the shelf is and stuff. So it made sense why, her bedroom is like this concrete, whatever. But I think this window thing was what was confusing me because he has something similar. I think I wasn't paying attention. And he's like, no way, there's no way she's pregnant. No way. I mean, as long as it doesn't turn into a plot where he tries to make her miscarry by hiring someone to do it, to like mug her or, make her fall or something. Like, hopefully it doesn't turn into that. I have no idea because, again, there's 59 minutes left. This movie is an hour and 59 minutes. And what about this obituary? I mean, it's in her like scrapbook, but whatever. Yeah, this movie is like basically 2 hours, and I'm already halfway through it, and I have no idea what is gonna happen. Like, I don't know how crazy she's gonna get. Oh my gosh. Foreshadowing. I'm assuming anyway. We'll see. Also, she's the one watching that, so we'll see. Either she's gonna shock him, or he's gonna shock her, or somebody's gonna get tased. Allegedly. Ho ho! So you can block people, and interestingly enough, it sounds like you can tell the operator that, hey, this number calls. That was so loud and obnoxious for no reason. I don't even know why they did that. Why did they do that? To shock him? Oh, well, I guess to show how out of it he is because of this situation. Like, it's taking a toll on his mental health. Anyway, it sounds like you can tell the operator not to allow a number that you want to block to call you. That's pretty cool. And give you a fake number. Or not even give you a fake number, just not tell you the number. And OMG, look who showed up to his house and is chatting with his wife. Amazing. Yep. Like, of course she did. Of course she did. I'm actually kind of confused how Alex got comfy with the wife. Like, I don't... Like, how did they meet? Was she just like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh. She told her that she's pregnant. She's really fucking with him. I mean, messing with him. Just a potty mouth. I'm just a potty mouth. Oh, she's coming in to visit their apartment because they're moving to the suburbs and they have their apartment listed for rent. And this is how she got acquainted with the wife. Makes sense. That's actually, I mean, not to say that's a perfect plan for someone who's a little off. But, I mean, yeah. Yep, she is on her up. Was the sex that great for her to be obsessed with him like this? Like, not to... Oh man, okay. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. The emotional range Glenn Close has is amazing. But again, I don't really believe that the sex was that great for her to be this obsessed with him. They were only sleeping together for 2 days apparently, because it was a weekend where this happened. Oh my god, now she's begging.
It only takes a phone call.
Yeah, this is crazy. Oh, they are moving to the suburbs, I guess. That was fast. How much time passed just now between that call? I mean, between him confronting her at her apartment and them packing up and moving. What? I would have thought she would have did something in that time span, but oh man, he's gonna be triggered by this phone ringing. I mean, you just hear that, right? And there's ominous music playing too. It's getting intense. It's getting intense. Also, it's messed up that he just let part of the table fall that he was moving with this person. Oh man. Let me see if I can get this. Well, she was just painting the ceiling, and I never thought about painting the ceiling, and it's very interesting to paint the ceiling. I mean, but she's also painting it all the same, like off beige. Oh my god, he has a rabbit! Look at the rabbit! They better cut back to him with the rabbit! So cute! Why does he have a rabbit? If this rabbit dies, I will be sad. Also, where is the dog? Also, it's kind of confusing if... Did his fur move too? I'm kind of confused. I guess she threw acid on his car? That's kind of crazy and kind of extreme. But the rabbit didn't die. Oh no, but he put the rabbit on the floor. Oh, okay. Oof. Again. I don't know. I mean, after watching Fear, when it comes to these like crazy obsessed spouses or anything like that, it's like I at some point expect that maybe an animal in the vicinity will die, especially if it's been on scene. Oh, she's stalking him. Oh, because she doesn't know where he lives in the countryside. Oh my god, that was great. Oh my god. Cinematic gold. I love it. He's on this freight elevator and she could see him coming. Oh, she's stalking him. I mean, I'm not recording with my other audio thing, so I'm gonna take from the video recorder. This is great. Oh man. Stalk. Again, if this rabbit dies, I will be upset. Acid on his car? That's kind of crazy and kind of extreme. But the rabbit didn't die. Oh no, but he put the rabbit on the floor. Oh, okay. Anymore. Oh, so he just drives from the suburbs to downtown to go to his job. Of course. Of course. She left a cassette tape in his car, I think. After throwing acid in it? Or no, she put the cassette tape in there first. It's so interesting. I guess. Ooh.
Surprised. This is what you reduced me to. I guess
It's like a villain origin story.
Because part of you is growing inside of me, and that's a fact, and you better start learning how to deal with it. Because you know, I feel you. I taste you. I think you. I touch you.
Again, I really don't believe that the sex was that good with him
I'm just
for her to be this obsessed. Like, really, truly, I really don't
I don't think it's unreasonable.
believe it. I really don't believe it.
Another thing is that you thought that you could just walk into my life,
I mean,
turn it upside down, without a thought for anyone but yourself.
I don't know if he wants into her life, but whatever. You gotta pay the troll toll. Because he's going through a toll. Didn't really expect her character to end up being, like, grossly homophobic towards him. That came out of nowhere. Felt like she's just like, let me insult you by calling you a gay slur. Yeah. Bet you don't like women. She goes through these like mood swings. The character, not Glenn Close. Alex goes through these mood swings where she's like madly in love with him, angry at him, and then suicidal. Oh, and she's looking on to him and this family that he has, and he got the rabbit for his daughter. Very cute. Very cute. And she's just like, the family that I could have, because now I have his baby in me. He could be a loving father, or I don't know. Oh no, she's running away. Maybe she's like, oh no, she's got morning sickness. Never mind. She's down with the sickness, as they say. Wow, though. I guess he didn't finish the recording because now he's in his study listening to the rest of the recording. I guess. Oh no, he was listening to the end of the recording again. They had like a jump scare in there for a little bit because you could see someone in the window, but they probably didn't catch that when they initially filmed this. But you can tell that the actress that plays his wife was lingering and in the scene, so they could do a slow close-up and then have her touch him as if Alex was the one that came out of nowhere to touch him to scare him while he's listening to his recording. So I liked how they did that scene. You'll have to watch the movie to see it yourself, though. Can't show you the whole movie. Oh. I should make like a little checklist of these movies. So now he's coming to the police, and the police are like, well, she hasn't done anything, so... And they're probably being... Well, let me actually listen to them. Oh, of course. Oh, of course. But anyway, so they're gonna be useless, basically. He comes to the police and they're gonna be useless. That's usually what happens in these movies, and kind of what happens in real life, low-key, high-key. Because cops can't really do anything when there's the threat of something. They can only do something when the actual act happens, or when people are caught in the middle of the act. Because unfortunately, they can't arrest everyone just because they might do something. They have to be about to do something, like literally in the middle of it. Oh, but now she has the rabbit and the dog. All the neglected characters in this movie all together in one scene. Amazing. But I mean, it's not about the children or the animals. I mean, it's not about the child or the animals. But they're there, they exist. Establish them as characters, maybe. But how long is this sweetness gonna last? I think I've got what? Still about 30 minutes left. I feel like I've literally said something throughout most of the movie, so you could probably, this is probably gonna be the length of the movie, but we'll see. We will see. Honestly, I'm expecting the rabbit to be dead, but you know, I'm also just saying that because I'm like, let me just be mentally prepared for if that animal is gonna die or something. Because again, like I said, with fear, can't trust any of these crazy spouses to not harm the animal in movies. But we'll see. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Literally, I'm like, oh, what's this spot? Is that the rabbit? Is it the rabbit? I mean, if it is, I'm like recording the scene, but if it is, oh, and the girl's like going to see the rabbit, oh, maybe, hopefully, they're doing it in a way, oh no, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. She killed the rabbit. She's got a hamster though. But they just got the rabbit too. You know how traumatic that is? I mean, both for the mom and the daughter, like, because the mom discovered it. The daughter just saw that the rabbit was not in the cage. Jesus. That was a great way they filmed that, though. I liked how they filmed that, but not the rabbit in the pot, but leading up to it. They did that pretty well. Still real messed up. Look at him finally about to fess up to cheating on his wife. Look at that. Honestly, he's probably like a perpetual cheater. But he does it so perfectly that, you know, he has a system. Which is why this probably came as a surprise to him that this situation could even be happening. Because he's like, usually people are like, oh, you're married. I don't care. Just wanted to have sex and go about my life. But nope, not with her. Not with her. Oh, well, he lying and saying it was just one night when he definitely slept with her at least 3 times. Three nights, not 3 times. Maybe even 4. And they slept with each other multiple times. So. But it was just one night. It was just one night. I'm just letting you hear the wife be upset. Also, the daughter is there. Oh, now the daughter is crying. Again, they're neglecting their child. I mean, yeah. Child neglect. At least the dog didn't die. Man. I mean, jeez. So what's he to do now? He's getting kicked out of his house. His daughter's upset. Wife upset. Is he gonna go to Alex? I mean, why would he do that? Because what is he? Desperate? But we'll see. He is over everything. And trying to get her to stop. Y'all keep threatening her with murder, and I don't think y'all understand that she would definitely. Oh, she's shocked. She's shocked. But I guess he's not leaving. He looked like he was packing up a second there, but maybe he was like, you know what? Let's see if me calling her and telling her that you know now that that'll, stop her from stalking. Oh no, he's gone. Never mind. He's gone. What the hell is she holding in her hand? Why do I feel like she's about to kidnap his daughter? I mean, they're showing the scene of the wife picking up. Yeah, she's picking up the daughter. I feel like Alex is gonna kidnap her. It's kind of they're really good at foreshadowing, so it's definitely seeming like, yep. Yep. Oh, so this is kidnapping. Like even the administration doesn't even know what happened to this child. Yep. Alright, so definitely threatening her with murder has sent her to not only kidnap the child. Oh, okay. I thought they were gonna go on a boat, right? And she was just gonna toss the child over. But, again, they're foreshadowing, so anything can happen, really. Or she's just trying to have fun. Just like, la la la, I might have kidnapped your daughter, but we went to an amusement park. So the mom got into a car accident while searching for the daughter, and, I mean, from the clip you probably realized that. Look at what's going on. She's like, amusement park. And the mom is freaking out. Oh. What? Oh my god, she's like, la la la. You know, I just took you to have fun. And now I'm gonna make you like me more than your real mom. That's what I think was the plan, probably. And Alex dropped off the daughter to her house. And now he's going to confront Alex. Of course he is. Of course he is. Because, yeah, the crap. Why'd you do this? I did not, you can kind of hear this, I did not expect him to fight her right off the bat. This is intense. So he almost killed her, but she is next to a knife, and I feel like that's just foreshadowing. Oh no, she's like, he just choked me, so I need some water. Yeah, really didn't expect him to go for it like that. But definitely thought she would come at him with a knife. I definitely thought that. I don't know if he should have put the knife down, but we'll see about that, I guess. And then he proceeded to leave. She doesn't chase after him or anything like that. Goes to the police, and he's like, all this stuff happened, I told you what would happen. But now he could also go to jail for attempted murder. Don't think he thought about that. Because if they interrogate her, she can spin it. But looks like we've got a Chekhov's gun situation. I just learned about that phrase today. Or hopefully we do. Because now they're foreshadowing about a gun being used. The wife's back in the hospital. She's trying to take a bath. Daughter's asleep. And so basically it just means that if things in media, like a movie, game, or whatever, if it's brought up as a prop, that prop needs to be used, right? So hopefully, I mean, not hopefully, but they showed the gun, so the gun will be used. It's what you would expect, right? So they're foreshadowing, like I was saying before. So they're pretty good at foreshadowing like things that are happening. I'm trying to get better about saying that instead of saying, oh, I saw that coming, when really it's like, did you see it coming, or were they really good at foreshadowing things for you to expect to happen, right? Because a movie could easily just show you this, and not show you things leading up to those things, to where you would be like, wait, what? What's going on? Why is this happening? Like, there was no indication of that going to happen, right? So, like, we just saw him locking up, he's turning off lights, they're spending a lot of time with the wife in the bathroom. So obviously, or you would hope, that somehow the wife's going to be involved, the husband's going to be involved, and the gun is going to be involved. Yep, just as I thought. There goes Alex. That was a perfect scene of her in the back. And here she is with the knife. Oh no, this is worse.
Because he and I feel the same way about each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know how it is when you meet somebody for the first time. And you get this instant attraction.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause so I can be in the rest of this movie. And then the dog wouldn't see her as a threat because he's had the dog around her. Whew. It's got like really, really intense and very violent all of a sudden. Really sudden. It's definitely leading up to this where she would try to attack the wife and kill the wife to try to replace her. I feel like they're gonna do a fake out though, because you know he's assuming he drowned her. They also give her like white contacts for when she's underwater. It's kind of weird, crazy. Yeah, I thought they would do a fake out. Oh, the gun was used, as you just heard. The gun was used, and it was the wife. The wife did it. Very intense. Like, very, very intense. I mean, I doubt she's gonna come back from a gunshot. But if the Stepfather series is any indication, at least where it's a real person who ends up being the killer, unlike something like Freddy Krueger or Jason Voorhees, where they keep dying and coming back because of supernatural reasons, whereas with the Stepfather, he's just a regular dude and somehow he can die, and there's multiple sequels. So they could have did that here too, but I think it's over. Yeah. So that was Fatal Attraction with Michael Douglas and Glenn Close. It kind of hit the beats that I was kind of used to with this sort of genre of film. But overall, it's pretty enjoyable, kind of intense. Definitely trigger warning for people who have dealt with any sort of like domestic abuse or anything like that, because there's not a lot of it, but near the end of it you do see him attack her and is vicious towards her. Alex, that is the main antagonist in this movie. But aside from that, it's pretty good. Pretty crazy, that's for sure. But yeah, overall that was pretty good. And thanks for watching and listening, mostly. Definitely like and subscribe. Hit that bell to get notified with new videos. I'm still working on my Carrie review. Didn't really think I would talk about that in this review of, or at least my reaction to this movie, but somehow that happened. I also might do a video about Fear too. That's with Mark Wahlberg, which that was in the 90s, so that was when he was Marky Mark, and popular with that, and that's with what's her name? I can't remember her name. Wow. She did Legally Blonde, Sweet Home Alabama. I'll probably insert it somewhere. Wow, I can remember her name in Legally Blonde, Elle Woods, but not her real name. And I keep wanting to call her Drew Barrymore. Either way, new videos coming soon. I'll probably do more videos like this one, which are pretty fun. Definitely more. I'll probably start with movies I've never watched, and I'll probably do like I'll have a playlist with all of them, and then I might do movies that I remember enjoying as a child, and then, coming back to them. So we'll see. Thanks again